Hi everyone, it's Jaden. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be going over my experience in research on exercise intolerance caused by hormonal imbalance and adrenal fatigue, what it feels like, what you can do about it, and how I recovered from it. As always, before I get into the video, I just want to say I'm not a medical doctor or a therapist. I'm not here to prescribe or treat you of any health condition. I'm simply here to share my experience and research. I really encourage you to always do your own research and to always consult with your own doctor and health professional before you take on any health advice. With that said, let's just get right into the video. If you have been following my channel, you know that a chronic stressed lifestyle could lead you to have hormonal imbalances and adrenal fatigue, aka HPA axis dysregulation. This condition can cause you to have a long list of painful, scary, debilitating symptoms such as anxiety, panic attacks, heart palpitations, chronic fatigue, blood sugar issues, headaches, trembling, shaking. And one of the symptoms that's especially common amongst elite athletes is exercise intolerance, your body's inability to handle exercise stress. I've been a competitive athlete since a very young age. I was always involved in high-level sports and workout regimens. Since my health crash about 18 months ago, due to a highly stressed out lifestyle from pursuing my career goals, personal and financial goals, I was experiencing every symptom that you can imagine, and one of them being exercise intolerance. As an athlete, this is so frustrating because not only are you suffering from all the horrible symptoms, you now can't do the one thing that you do best and the one thing that always lifted you from dark times, which is your workout regimen. The first month I got hit with the health crash, I could barely get out of bed to use the restroom. I could barely hold a book up in bed. Any kind of physical activity was out of the question. I was just sleeping, eating, and just laying there. After a while, with time, rest, proper nutrition, and some supplements, I was able to regain some of my energy and I was somewhat functioning. Then a couple more weeks goes by and I was able to do a little bit more physical activity. I started doing mild stretching for 5 minutes, slow walks for 5 minutes. And I emphasize the word mild and slow because that stage of recovery, doing anything more than mild or slow for a very small amount of time, I would crash and I'd be back in bed square one. After about 4 months of this vicious circle of trial and error, I finally realized that I just cannot do more than what my body can handle. And if I wanted to make any kind of real recovery, I could not continue that. Once I started diligently implementing the rule to never push myself over the limit, I started to see recovery progress. Gradually, as the months go by, I could do more and more. I could start doing mini workouts with low intensity, then I gradually increased the intensity. 18 months later, very gradually, I've worked myself back to full recovery where now I'm enjoying the sports and workout regimens intensity that are, like my max intensity that like I was able to do before the health crash. Here's some tips and things that I found to be helpful for my exercise intolerance recovery, and you might find this helpful for you. Less is more. If you think about it, doing too little while you're trying to recover doesn't cause you any harm or any type of setback. But if you do too much, it will totally cause you harm and set you back. And you can always do more the next time if you feel like you didn't do enough this time. Give yourself time. There's no rush. Your health and well-being is and should be the most important thing to you. So allow your body the time it needs to rest and recover. And remember that pushing too hard, rushing, and being stressed out is what got you here in the first place. Always follow up with nutrition and rest. As you gradually build yourself back up to handling more physical activity and exercise, you'll always want to follow that up with solid nutrition and recovery. This is such an important key, guys, because if you exercise and don't follow up with proper nutrition, and rest, you'll be going backwards on your road back to full recovery. Gauge your energy levels and how you feel after you exercise. If you feel exhausted, you've done way too much, it's time to eat, sleep, rest, and do a lot less next time. If you feel somewhat drained and slightly depleted, you've done just a little too much, so I would scale it back on your next workout. If you feel awesome, energized, happy, inspired, motivated, you've hit the sweet spot and you're making great recovery, so eat some good food, chill out, and pat yourself on the back because you did what you're supposed to do. If you feel like no different before or after you work out, you feel there's no change in your energy levels, then you probably did too little and you can go ahead and do a little more the next time you do your workout. Here are some food and supplements I found to be very helpful with exercise intolerance. Bone broth, cordyceps mushroom powder, and omega-3 fatty acids. I found to be very helpful while I was trying to recover from my hormonal imbalance, adrenal fatigue, and especially exercise intolerance, a symptom of the hormonal balance and adrenal fatigue. Bone broth is really great to boost your overall energy, and it's got really high amount of protein and collagen to help your body to rebuild. Cordyceps mushroom powder is great for strengthening your mind, body, and lungs. It's a tonic herb. The omega-3 fatty acids, it's great for its anti-inflammatory effects so that you can recover faster after your exercise and workout regimens. Before I end the video, guys, I just want to update you guys on a couple new things that's happening on my channel. Due to the increase in subscribers and interest in my channel, I've set up a new contact email that is iamjadenchristopher@gmail.com. iamjadenchristopher@gmail.com. You can email me there with your questions and comments. I'm planning and working on collaboration interview videos on my channel. For those of you with hormonal imbalance, adrenal fatigue, that would like to share your story and experience with me on my channel, you can go ahead and email me at the email that I just shared with you, or you can follow me on Instagram at @Jaden and you can direct message me there as well. I think the more that we get together and share our experiences on what works for us, what doesn't, on our recovery journey, the more other people can benefit from the information. Please help me grow my channel by liking, sharing, and commenting. Subscribe to my channel for more information on health, well-being, fitness, and self-care to build a happier, healthier, sexier, and more successful you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.